What's up, y'all? Hey, as y'all can see, this is not our normal set. This is our new normal set for what we are calling the new official Bring 'em Back. You know what I'm saying? But it is still the same. Capital BRING apostrophe EM BACK with 3 exclamation marks. Bring 'em back. Man, as y'all can see from just the setup behind us, we got some amazing shoes we finna talk about. These episodes will give us more time to dig deep, tell some personal stories, tell some history of the shoes. We've been seeing the comments. We've been hearing y'all say, what about this shoe? Y'all forgot to talk about this shoe. This shoe came out this year too. We know what came out that year. Dan, the man, said did like this. When you do like this, we only got 5 minutes. So we only had 5 minutes to talk about it. Now we got... What we got? Damn, 30, we got about 30.
And if you think we here to play games with y'all,
God dang it, we not. Nah, but for real, we super excited to do this, man. We got our Bring 'em Back residential experts and co-hosts, Killer Cam from Third Good, my boy Jules in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Blue and red, they letting you know we on gang bang, we all the same, switching lanes. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we are excited to be here, and we gonna see how this go, y'all. Like, it's Bring 'em Back, episode 1.
Go ahead and let the people know who you are for who just here for Bring 'em Back, who ain't watched the podcast.
True. Ooh, if y'all just here for Bring 'em Back, I respect it. I can't even get mad, you know what I'm saying? But I am the Dr. Greg Grovey. Follow me on the gram, Dr. Greg Grovey. Hadouken!
Yeah, put your own sounds in there. Right. And I'm KJ. Follow me on all socials at CoolAssK, and that's cool with the K.
Jules, man, one part of the residential Kicking It, Bring 'em Back experts. You can follow me on Instagram at jules.industry.
There you go.
Cam, Third Good Cam, Bring 'em Back residential expert. We're gonna get this thing kicking off. We can go right into it if y'all want to.
So in the past, Cam had an idea, and it kind of did well. So we started with the year. Well, we started with the year 85, but when we got to the year 1996 through 1999, you know, we kind of had a really big following, a lot of people watching, and so let's kick it out there, Cam. What you got for it, man? Let's do a quick recap of the year 1996 to 1999. And then let's get into 2000 because our 100th episode is where we would have did it, but we just didn't have the time. The setup was different, you know. Y'all wasn't on stage with us, and so let's get there.
I'll say some highlights in '96 because '96 we had a crazy
a real quick wrap up to 2000.
He had the Mount Kilimanjaro shoes over there, so just some of the highlights.
Well, yeah, I mean, just one of the ones. The Shake and Destruct 1996 still need a retro, which we haven't quite got yet, and you know it's time for it. Next year be 10 years, and like we said, like 30-year anniversary, we ought to have a nice run, like of some good stuff. So like
26 make 30 years.
Yeah. So like towards the end of the year, hopefully we see some stuff coming out.
Hopefully it's a lot more other things before those. But you know, I'm a Jordan guy, so. Don't mind me, but that's your pick for 96.
Yeah, I need that.
What you got for 96, Jules? I mean, because we didn't really get into it. While Jules take a second, I don't know why Cam brought this shoe up here and didn't bring the Bread 11. Like,
because this one was better for me.
Yeah, I feel you. But that Bread 11 was the one. I actually don't have one to show y'all, but Bread 11 was my highlight of 96, and I'm sure, what you got?
Man, I'll top probably the Air Memorial Tempo. Like, it's just, that's one of the ones that tie into, like, that whole personal story of it. I just couldn't get that shoe when it dropped, man, and that was a sad time in my life.
And which colorway you speak about?
The OG black and white, John.
I mean, the Olympic came out, too.
Oh, yeah, I don't
got that top 3. Like, out of all OG colors, like, and granted, a lot of the colors I saw, y'all showed me. Right. So it was some other colors that I saw that I would put before the Olympic.
I don't think I knew that Olympic colorway existed in '96. Me personally, I didn't know it.
Yeah,
existed.
like It was a big deal because I mean they had their numbers on the back of them.
Yeah.
Like practically like most of like every player who had a signature shoe probably had their number on the shoe somewhere.
Yeah.
Right,
You know what I'm
because
saying? So I thought it was a neat idea to do.
Yeah.
so was the baby blue joint a OG?
The baby blue.
It was.
The all white with the light blue
Yeah.
logo. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was an OG colorway. It was like at least 4 or 5 OG
And the white and red
colorways.
too, right?
No,
No.
not white and red. It was
That
a
was like a 2000
it was a black and red.
See, that's what we're here for. I'm bring them
yeah.
back because I didn't know that.
Black and red, and then the black and white that everybody knows. Then the white and baby blue, and there was like one more color, man. I want to say
Olympic.
like the Olympic and
That red and black one, that was OG color one or nah? The red.
No,
suede?
that one. I know
no
what
red
you're
suede.
saying.
No.
No, that one was that Europe. I mean the Asia Pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But before we move on from the year 1996, Jules, did you think of something real quick?
I said black and red when you talking about.
Yeah, so my '96 pick would definitely be the up tempo '95. This colorway has never been retro. We had something close to it before, like kind of like an all leather version, but it was a little bit different. And that was in the early 2000s. But since 1996, this one has never came back. And basically, it's just a black and white colorway, like all Durabuck with the white swoosh and the white air bubbles and dots on the bottom. So yeah, like this is one shoe I've wanted, man, my whole life, because I think at the time, I think these came out like in spring of '96, and I ended up getting the black and red Air Jordan 11 instead of these. And then I just went on into the summer getting other stuff, and when I should have got these, and like this is one of the biggest regrets of my life. So I need these.
Missing out on them is one of the biggest regrets.
That's one of his sneaker regrets. It's probably his sneaker regret.
Who wore that?
Pippen for sure.
Okay, I can say for sure I have seen, a lot of NBA players. Kevin Garnett
Yeah.
is probably the
That's
most
what I was
popular
thinking
player
about.
that
That's
wore
what I was
it.
thinking
A lot of other guys in the NBA wore it in the playoffs too. Like I know Luke Longley had it on the
Cool
Bulls.
coach, yeah.
And I think Pippen might have wore it once. But yeah, it's nice, and we need it back.
Bro, I gotta ask, bro. Do y'all got any sneaker regrets? I got some sneaker selling regrets, but like just regret of not buying.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I got a great up buying.
I got two good ones, and like some people might not look at it as being that bad, but for me, when I was a kid, I chose the Carmine 6 over the black infrared, and like now I'm like, damn man, I wish I would have got that infrared. But I mean the Carmine 6 wasn't that bad, but the black infrared to me is like probably one of the best Jordans ever, like maybe my top 2. So
Yeah.
that was my first regret.
Yeah, I definitely got one, and I spoke about it. I think before. It was when Phone Posit came out same day as the Yeezy 2, and I remember someone offering me the Yeezy 2, and I was just like, man, what is this?
Not Yeezy 1.
Oh, it was the Yeezy
Yeah,
One. I'm sorry, yes,
Yeezy
yeah, it was
1.
the Yeezy One, and I was just like, nah, that don't sit right with
Oh
me,
yeah,
right?
he tripped up.
So, you know what I'm
Big
saying?
time.
Like, so, and I took the I think it was the eggplant Phone Posit.
Yeah.
So I feel like right now today, like since I had that eggplant Phone Posit so long that I would have probably
You would have
definitely
still had that Yeezy
Yeah,
one
for
and
sure.
about $5,000-$6,000
Yeah, I would say I don't know because
worth
Yeah.
of stock.
that eggplant one commanding that dollar amount them Eagles, somebody would have made you off. You couldn't refuse on them at one point.
Yeah,
Them
for
joints
sure.
was going crazy.
Yeah.
Now they crumbling like crazy. If you ain't got that
Soul
miss
swap. Yep.
But 97, what highlights we got from 97? I don't remember nothing that came out in 97.
Man, I'm going with the Jordan 12 as always. Like I'm a Jordan man. I'm always gonna choose a pair of Jordans. Jules, Cam, what y'all got?
Definitely for me, by the time we got to 97, they started having like more colorways of the Penny 2. And I ended up getting the black Durabucks pair. And so that one ain't been retro since when? Like 2008, right?
Yeah, 2008. We
Yeah,
definitely
so
retro.
I definitely need those.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what is this. Is this one of them? Like,
No,
that's
they're not
pretty
here.
one.
No, they're not here.
I didn't bring them.
But it's the black based Penny 2 colorway. It's probably the most popular colorway of the Penny 2, and we ain't seen it since 2008. So we definitely need those. I had the OG of those. I think I got those on sale at Wieners. I don't know if y'all remember Wieners.
Yeah,
But
I remember Wieners.
if you're from Texas, you know what I'm saying, that was a hell of a store.
Yeah, I got my first FUBU hat from Wieners.
97, Cam. Come on, what you got?
Me, I'll definitely go Hawk Flight. It was one of the ones out of the
That
movie.
pack with the was that the pack with the phone posit?
Yeah, it was in that pack, but it came out the original movie. He Got Game.
Yeah.
It was featured in that movie, or debuted actually probably in that movie if you want to say you saw it for the first time. So Yeah, I'm gonna go Hawk Flight for sure because it ain't came out since that pack too. So we need a single release of that. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm going for 97.
98. I picked the Air Max 98. I like this shoe.
Jordan 13.
Don't stop asking you.
Don't ask me. I'm telling you, Jordan.
All right.
Black and red.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the black and red 13 suit. I had 2 pairs back in the day. I tore up one playing basketball. I still got the other one. I'm gonna see if maybe I can get it re-glued or something. But like, man, that was like one of the best Air Jordans ever. One of the most comfortable, and that black and red colorway was just like crazy. Like it just hit. It was just wild.
Nah, it was for sure.
Yeah, you know me, I'm going Sun and Glove.
That's
That was
I'm
98.
tripping.
Oh, yeah.
See, you gotta really think.
Yeah,
When it ain't in front of you, it's kind of
Right.
hard
Yeah, I mean,
to.
go ahead and look.
I do
quick.
something.
No, I know what I'm saying. Like
Okay.
when it ain't in front of you, it's kind of hard to,
Oh, okay, yeah.
to make a choice.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna probably go the all red with white or the all Carolina with white Nike script.
Yeah, I backdoor you pause with that.
That's great.
Besides the Air Max 98.
Come on, man.
What colorway though, real quick? Of the Sun and Glove.
The same ones, either that red or baby blue. That baby blue with that Nike and cursive,
Yeah, that
man.
was
That
nice,
was
yeah.
special, bro.
Yeah.
That was a special shirt.
Let's
But-
get to
but-
99.
Well, real quick, wasn't there a white and baby blue without the cursive too?
It was
Like
just with
a
the check.
swoosh?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
the
Those
Those are the ones
check.
that Audi had, right?
Yeah.
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 Man, I like those too.
I like that shoe so much, man. This dude I follow, Heck, shout out to Heck, 87 Heck on Instagram. But he was posting old pictures of what did you wear today, and he posted them Carolina Sun gloves. I instantly hit him. I was like, bro, what do you want from
I'm
them?
trying to get off of it.
And he was like, bro, this was like 2 years
They
ago. They
gone.
crumpled the
Yeah.
next day.
Wow.
Yeah, all right.
That's a good one.
99.
Come on now. You gotta know, man, what's going on in 99. Is this my first choice? I think so. I mean, white and red is really one of my favorites. Black and red, one of my favorites. But this one, I guess, because this has never, ever, ever been retro. It's been sampled once in, I think, 2015, but never retroed. And so this is probably this is the only OG colorway of a Jordan 14 that has never been retroed. And so, you know, this is going to be my one. And I don't know if it's because it's a unicorn or just because white and baby blue is better on any Jordan than black and red. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Give me that good old Air Max Plus right there. Nah, baby. I got to go with the Air Max Plus. You know what I'm saying? Back in Dallas, we called these the Tony the Tiger Jones because they were great. But, nah, man, these Air Max Plus is like one of my favorite Air Max ever. Like, this silhouette is fire. So this is my pick for 99 for sure.
Yeah, 99. I'm gonna have to take 2 of them, man, because I don't know which one. But so I would say the black cement 4, but I mean I have so many pairs of those. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the white cement 4. And the other thing about that is to me, my entire life since 1999, I feel like the white cement 4 is just a little bit more rare than the black because like in my lifetime I've probably seen over like 50 to 100 pairs of the black cement, and it's like, man, nowhere near that many white cement. So I'm not saying that that's a fact, but like if somebody out there knows, you know, hit me up, Instagram, on YouTube. Was the white cement like a little bit more rare? So yeah, I'm gonna pick the white cement from 1999, white cement 4, but also the Jordan 14 Indiglo because that
That's
shoe
really random.
Man, that shoe was it
Gotta
was
be.
one of my favorites because it was like, you know, we got one up here.
Nah, that's short shoes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All black Jordan 14, you know, with the little neon green hit. So it was something different. And I mean, to me, any shoe with a black upper and a white midsole looks nice, kind of like, you know, Space Jam, that whole thing. Like that color blocking for me works all the time.
That was my back to school shoe, 1999 5th grade. And they were old, so they were on sale. And the white and baby blue one was the new one at the time. And I had to go with the black
No.
because it was on sale.
Yeah, I remember Oshman's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Of course you
I remember
that's why-
seeing them 14s at Oshman's. I'm like, man, these pretty hard.
Yeah. 99.
Yeah, I'm about to choose two too. There's a Nike Uptempo Holistic. Do you remember that one? G?
Absolutely not.
The one with the air bubbles in the front too.
Yeah, like that one right there. Like it has so many. That same shoe was just like the almost want to say like the Penny 2 because it shared the same sole of so many different basketball shoes at the time, and that one was just unique, and I just always liked that one. And I'm gonna definitely go with the and one Tachi Mid.
Yeah.
I would like to see like probably like the 3 base colors: the white, black, white, red, and probably the black, purple.
Black and purple.
Yeah, so for sure the dunk contest, Vince Carter.
Yeah.
Like, however that would come out would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? It could be limited, not limited, whatever. Sit on the shelf for me. But, yeah, I would definitely like to see that white red
I think
one.
it's definitely going to sit on the shelf.
Absolutely. 100%. And it might be on the Walmart shelf since they carry N1.
Oh,
That would be...
I'd like
that'd
to
be great.
I was about to say, yeah, like that.
Yeah, great value.
Great value at Walmart.
You see me? Yeah. You know,
Hopefully I get it for a great value.
You would. Trust me.
I'd like to see a white and purple Tai Chi. Like if they're gonna do that, the white and purple. I know I've seen an NBA player with it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but that was like a color they didn't have in stores. But it was nice. It was a nice color.
Man, actually, Bake did a collab with them. Do you know about that one? It's all Carolina with red suede on the inside.
Oh, no, I ain't know
I
that.
ain't never
Yeah,
seen
it was like 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I ain't know. Shout out to Bait.
Well,
Now,
let's get to it.
Yeah, I was like, in the year 2000.
So we did not get to do this, and so let's take the rest of our time to break the year 2000 down. And so y'all got some 2000 releases behind y'all. Is that all of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me get some of them joints.
Okay.
I was gonna say, why they getting them ready? What's your pick for 2000?
For 2000? Oh man, come on now. You know where I'm going.
15.
15.
Okay.
Flynn Gray, rumored to be about to retro. We don't know if it's true, and so until we get what's the catalog picks, official picks, I'm still say bring it back.
Nah, for sure.
Which one?
You can give me anyone. I think I picked what was 2000? Was that like the Sunders? And it was an Air Max in 2000. I wanted probably Air Max Plus 2. Yeah, that's what I had for 2000.
That is
It's toe right here.
there you go.
You got Alpha, so you gotta grab that. We be talking. Welcome to Bring 'Em Back.
Bring me back.
Yeah, no, bring me back, please. Yeah, the Air Max 2. This had like a retro a few years ago, but they only did like some basic colorways in the women's color. This was the OG color. They need this one back, and the black and royal blue one. It's like black, royal blue, black navy. These two colorways we need back for sure. But this is my baby right here.
Soul fell off that joint.
It look like them.
So this right here, this is pretty much the first big release of the year 2000 for me at least, and I mean probably for most Jordan collectors because this is the first retro of the Jordan 5. This came out in January 2000, and I remember I got these at Highland Mall. I was with two friends of mine that they had I don't know what they were doing in a minivan. It was probably their moms or something. But I remember going and grabbing them, and it was late too, man. It was like 3 in the afternoon, and already at that time in 2000, I was already thinking like these could be sold out, which sounds crazy because nowadays if you go to a sneaker store at 3, 4 in the afternoon and they release at 10 a.m., they're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting a pair, and I got multiples, later on throughout the year. But yeah, this was a January 2000 shoe. Y'all remember this or?
I think that's the worst out of the OG colorways.
Yeah, I don't
That
remember
the
when it
actual
came
one
out,
in 2000 that you went and bought at 3 p.m.?
This one is either this one or another one because I got another one at home. But okay, and then the black metallic came out in March of 2000, and this was again like one of the first. Well, it was the first time it retroed. And it was a hot shoe. I remember back then people saying like, man, didn't those used to be black and red and this and that? And like there was a lot of conversation. I didn't really know because I was young and I was like, no, I don't think so. And so I remember being at Saragossa Recreation Center and I was wearing them. I think it was like the first day they came out and that's how the conversation started. But like, yeah, this was my first time owning this shoe in 2000 and it was the first time in retro. So it was definitely it was a must-have for me. This was March 2000.
People not knowing what color the Jordan originally was is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess with the lack of internet and phones.
Yeah, was no internet back then, so it's like everything was like an urban legend or handed down. Like not, what I'm saying, conversations really.
Right. So it looked like you about to get into like what was considered a new colorway in the year 2000, but at the same time there was also 2 more that I can think of. It was the Midnight Navy 6, and it was also the Olympic 6. So which one of those 3 came first?
Okay, so
if you can remember.
yeah, I know the Olympic 6 came a little bit later because it was more towards like August
the
September
time of the
around
Olympics.
And so this one right here, I'm pretty sure this was a summer shoe. There's a Slam magazine that's out there that has it, and it has a release date. We can get into that and post it in the comments, but I want to say this is like a summer 2000 shoe, and I remember getting it, and that magazine came out before the shoe released, and so I think people already knew the nickname was the Blings, and like that magazine gave it that nickname. It was like the Jordan 4 Blings, because I remember being in Foot Action at Highland Mall, and like one of the sales associates called it the Blings, and I was like, oh, okay, so you read the magazine too. But so yeah, this was a Retro Plus colorway, and to me, this might be the best leather on an Air Jordan Retro. That's probably.
You see that, John?
I mean, even including collabs and everything, because this is like real leather, like for real.
I must go on record and say I do not like any of the fours that got leather on them like that.
Without the net.
Yeah, I like the plastic net and plastic wings, right?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. No, I can definitely agree with
But
that.
I think it is time for this to bring this back though. Like
Nah, leave that where it's at.
I would have rather had this than that white, that Pure Money 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the 3 though, but that's
And then
Did the anniversary 4s have a regular net?
I don't
You
even
remember?
now, I don't know.
And then, it's better than, remember the other ones too, that they just made the net with that giant thing on them?
Those are terrible.
Yeah, like
Those are terrible.
we could have got these for those.
Wait, which one?
The 4 that had, it was a white and a black. It had like
big
the
old-
net all over.
Like a big old cage.
Oh yeah, that was women's
Yeah, that
Jordan.
was
Yeah,
women's,
yeah.
And this was like in 2000. This is like Nike's newest basketball shoe, and oddly, this ain't even Vince Carter's first signature shoe. You know what I'm saying? This was just one of those statement shoes, like the Air More Up Tempo. I hate to say that's not Pippen's shoe, but even the designer said this is Pippen's shoe, but Pippen
Right.
said it's not his shoe. So I don't know. They can argue with each other. But yeah, this shock right here had you thinking you really could jump high.
No, yeah, it did. For
Don't
real.
even play with it. Like
Boing.
like
Was the slogan.
Boing,
Absolutely, and the
boing,
commercial-
boing.
was yeah, the commercial was the same thing. And then like so this is the Nike Shox BB4. And also they had the Nike Shox R4 come out.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them stood for basketball, the other one was runner.
Oh, that's the BB, basketball.
And yeah. So I'm
I'm guessing
thinking
the 4 because of the number of shocks. R4.
yeah, that's what Jules
B4.
kind of came up. We kind of came up with,
Yeah,
with that was our conclusion of what that 4 was.
I was so disappointed though first time because I guess I took the commercial too literal. I thought it was gonna be like a
That
ski shoe,
had
like,
no. It was
Dog.
hard.
yeah, like a boing, pause, boing, boing.
It had you thinking that you was finna run fast and jump high for
Right.
real. Like this, and we were this was year 2000, so we kind of 15, 16 or whatever. Like this took us back to when we was 6, and you was like buying a new pair of shoes. You thought you was gonna run fast, jump high.
for
So
sure.
That white and red colorway was the hardest colorway.
this was the All Star colorway. The Olympic one.
And that navy and gold one.
Yeah.
You said a white and navy, but it was also a navy and gold.
Oh,
Yeah, they had
Olympic
like
too.
2 Olympic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
And
all
then they
right.
had like 2 All-Star colors too, because remember it was a silver and red.
Yeah,
White
silver
and
and
red.
red. Yeah, yeah.
But that
yeah.
navy and white one was just, everybody just knew him for jumping over that the 7-foot dude and climbing and
Wow, he was
In the Olympics.
Australian or something like
yeah,
that.
something
French.
like that.
French.
French dude. Yeah. Frederick Weiss was his name.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's your hunk.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, real quick, man, these were crazy when they first came out because it was like the year 2000. And look, now you got springs on the back of your shoe. Like, how are these gonna work?
Yeah, real futuristic.
Oh yeah.
But I also felt like that about this, and I feel like the reception of this was terrible in 2000. Jules, if you was outside buying shoes, so how you think like these were received? How you think they'll be received today with the rumor coming out that they gonna retro anyway?
So for me, from what I saw, they weren't really like hated like the way you read on the internet now, but they just weren't as popular as the previous Jordans because I know a lot of people were buying 15s, but at the same time, like
They didn't play in them.
yeah, he didn't play in them, and it's just to me. Retro was really coming in 2000. Like there was a lot of retro stuff. Air Force Ones were getting more popular. Dunks were getting more popular. all these Jordan retros were getting more popular. And then, I mean, even other brands were doing old stuff like Adidas and Reebok. Like the Reebok pumps came back out in 2000. So, it's no coincidence that all this old stuff is coming out in the year 2000 because our culture had been headed that way for a year or two already, like starting in 98, 99. So I think that's another reason why the Air Jordan 15 was kind of slept on. But from what I saw in the streets and like people I know, people I went to school with, I mean, it was pretty much accepted just like, the previous Jordans, the 13 and the 14 is just like, I kind of think sometimes we like to rewrite history and be like, oh, yeah, people hate the 15s. I don't think they hated them back then. They just weren't as popular as some of the others.
So let me ask you this. I seen on Instagram, they said this one dude, he broke down like Jordan retros and he was like up until like 15, he was saying the Jordans that's not popular are not popular because Jordan didn't play in them. And he was like, that's why people stopped after the 15s, and that's why the Jordan 2 not popular, because that's when Jordan broke his foot and he didn't play in the 2 like that. Mm-hmm. So he was just like, it's a direct tie-in to you watching Jordan playing these shoes to, he ain't playing that 2, so I don't like that. Like, he ain't playing that 15, I don't like that. Like,
I mean, I find some truth to that, but I mean, the Air Jordan 2, he did play in it. The Air Jordan 2 was just not liked because it didn't have any Jordan logos on it.
Yeah.
It didn't have any logos on it, period. It just said, I think, Nike on the back?
Right.
And that was it. So, like that was similar to the Air Force 2 or similar to the Nike Air Python, which I got a story about those 3 individually. Like, so.
But how you comparing a 2 to an Air Force 2? A Jordan 2 to Air... You said it was just like the Air Force 2. I'm saying, like, what's the comparison there?
I was gonna tell you, so like, from, the story from what I used to hear, what I heard like recently, like really recently, like 5 years, like, so like if you was like a real D-boy for real, like you probably wore like the Pythons because they were so flashy, you know what I'm saying? And also the same year, the Air Force 2 came out, but that was like a breakdance basketball shoe.
right.
But then, like, the Jordan 2 was they were just, like, not feeling that because they were just, like, I can just buy this or this, you know what I'm saying, and be just as flashy. So, like, that was, like, kind of like the downfall of the Jordan 2, you know what I'm saying? There was other shoes that looked just like it that people just went after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
And so real quick on the Jordan 2, like, so on this show, we're going to, make sure we bring y'all the real. And so, like, we want y'all to get down there in the comments and fact check us and talk to us because Michael Jordan actually broke his foot in the Jordan 1, and then he actually
had that strap put on it.
Yeah, and he missed like 64 games, came back for the playoffs because remember he played the Boston Celtics and scored 63 points, and he was wearing the Jordan 1 still. But I know what the guy's saying, like a lot of people have been saying that over the years that he broke his foot in the 2 or didn't play in the 2. But I mean, something about Jordan playing in Jordans, like it definitely was magic. But I don't know. I think it's kind of a coincidence that we just don't like the 9s and 10s and 15s because it's like I know he didn't.
Oh
play
yeah,
them.
the 9s. That was another one. Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, there's a lot more to it. Sometimes like complicated issues have complicated solutions. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder a lot about that too. And then I'll let you finish the 2000s. But even like, so admittedly, I'm not a Jordan 1 fan at all. I appreciate it, whatever. But if you switch it and just say the Jordan 3 was the Jordan 1, the Jordan 1 was the Jordan 3, people wouldn't like the Jordan 1 like that. In my opinion. I think people like it so much because it was like, this is the first, it was the original, it was bam, blah, blah, blah. But if this was any other Jordan model that came on, that Jordan 1 would be treated like a Jordan 7. People would be like,
Man, you think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Jordan 1 was a Jordan 7.
He sounds crazy.
Let me back him up a little bit. So real quick, I know you guys. I know you can pause button. So yeah, look, there's some people out there who've been collecting shoes since like the 70s, right? Like the guy like Bobito or whatever in New York, and like other people like that. And from what I heard from them was the same thing. They didn't really like the Jordan 1. And so you got to think at this point they already been collecting shoes for 10, 15 years, whatever. So like they were there before us. But then also, like, talking to my friends who don't collect sneakers, I've had them tell me, like, what is it with the Jordan 1? It just looks like a regular Nike. Yeah. And I think I see what Greg's saying because I see it, you know what I'm saying? And I've had people outside of sneakers tell me the same thing. And, I think, the Jordans kind of didn't get their personality until, like, the 2 or the 3. Definitely by the 3, they had their own personality. Yeah. But by that first one kind of looked like, some other Nikes in the line.
Yeah, because it's no way you can tell me people love the silhouette of a Jordan 1 and don't like the dunk.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, it's no way. What about these flights?
So this is a 2000 retro of the Nike Flight 89. It's coming apart, but I just want to give y'all a look at that tumble leather. If y'all can catch a glimpse of that. I was going to show y'all, but definitely.
You don't got to show me.
You don't want to see it?
I would say you got to keep that under wraps.
Yeah, it's coming apart. But yeah, like this is not a takedown model. We're not going to get into that right this second. But for sure, this is a nice silhouette. There was that came from the Nike Air Revolution, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Which pretty much everything else that came out in 88, 89, 1990 came from the Nike Air Revolution. And this right here is a 2011 retro of this.
But with the terrible leather.
With the terrible leathers.
Yeah.
Like, so if you can tell that shiny heart.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's definitely
You
top
heard
three.
that?
That's definitely top 3 takedowns ever. As we get ready to close out this episode, because we going a little bit over time, we got to talk about the biggest shoe in my opinion to drop that year, which I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Nope, that ain't what I was talking about. But let's talk about this one real quick.
Okay. So now we're getting towards the fall, into the summer in the year 2000. This is the Jordan 6 Black Infrared. First time the Jordan 6 was ever retroed. They made a couple of changes. They toned down the infrared color because it was a lot brighter on the original release. There's no 3M, behind the suede. And a little bit of a change of the shape. I don't know if you ever seen OG 6s. They're kind of high and they're kind of bulky up here. Got a tall tongue. Real slim right here, but
they did us a favor in 2000.
They kind of modernized the 6, yeah, and it doesn't look bad because a lot of times the Jordan,
Imagine, perhaps.
a lot of times the Jordan brand changes shapes. Most people don't like it, or purists don't like it, but I don't think they did that bad of a job changing the shape. You got a retro card right here, Michael Jordan.
The youngsters don't know about that retro card, man.
And with that drop also came 2 other brand new colorways of the Jordan 6 that year, right? Yeah, it was just 2. So not sport blue, the Midnight Navy and the Olympic also
Yes.
came around right after that, I believe.
The Midnight Navy came with the oval laces.
Yes, I hated it.
Yeah, that's
Same as the 4s. Any Retro Plus, that's what it was called, Retro Plus. They had the oval laces, and I thought all of them was terrible. So that was those 4s, the Oreos, the blue joints.
French blue 7s.
It was the French blue 7s. And I thought all those were terrible. But to end it off, Jules, bring down those 11s. And this was this is 2 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colorways they released that. Well, 5 high top colorways they released that year.
So now we're into October 2000, and this is the big one, and it's kind of a big deal because this shoe was only 5 years old at the time,
right?
And it was already getting retroed. But I think it was time for it. A lot of people wanted it, and it's a hell of a retro because it's not that far off of the OG. Like the shape is pretty much there, the height of the patent leather. One thing though, they could have done the sole better because it was like kind of like clear kind of, so it kind of yellowed easy. So on these clear soles, when they come with that blue tint out the box, that kind of helps them from not yellowing as fast because like that blue is there, to slow down the yellowing. And so this was October 2000. This is a 2000 pair, and then right after,
amazing shoe, bro. It's probably my favorite colorway 11. It solidified it right
Out of 2000, that was the one you was going for.
Out of every Jordan 11 ever, Concord is probably.
I know this is not going to be a popular opinion, but I'm taking cool grades.
I knew it.
Yeah, don't talk. So Space Jam.
Get out of there.
Yeah, and so right here in December. Now I was doing a little thinking. I didn't do much research, but I think this is the first Jordan brand retro holiday shoe because this came out in December 2000, and so real quick, we know this came out in January 2000. So I don't think there was a Jordan retro in December 99. So that means there was no holiday 99 retro. So this would be the first Jordan brand holiday retro ever. So we're kind of figuring out stuff that speaking on stuff that's never been spoken on this podcast. So
that is a good tip. Literally, when you said this came out in October, I was just thinking, I was like, damn, I wonder when they start doing Christmas Jordans.
And then I think what's the name was before that. Well, Columbia's was before that because I remember a lot of people having them for back to school along with the low tops.
No, the 6s, because right after they released the 3 6s, that was the next shoe.
Okay.
That was actually the Columbia came out, I think, 2001, March 2001.
Oh,
You know
2000.
what?
Yeah, I was in 6th grade.
You know
You're
what
right.
retail
With the
was?
lows.
Yeah, retail was 125, the same as the OG. And so yeah, with the Space Jam, this was in December, and this was a whole new colorway we had never seen on a Jordan 11 before. And basically what it was the shoe that he wore in the movie, but originally in the movie, the accents weren't royal blue, they were purple. But
Concord, right?
Yeah, Concord purple, just like the Concord 11. But, with the special effects and the CGI, the lighting in the movies, the green screens, when it translates to screen and you watch it, it looks royal blue. And then at the same time, the Toon Squad jerseys had the royal blue trim. So it's like, okay, he's wearing a royal blue shoe, but he actually wasn't. But this is what Jordan Brand retroed. And I don't blame him for it, though, because I actually like this one more than the original.
So that's really not a Space Jam.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, so quick question before we wrap this episode up. What did they make? Was this colorway made for the movie, though? Like, what did they make it for?
No. So basically, he wore that one.
He wore it in 90 and 96.
Yeah.
He wore it against Orlando.
Yeah, so look, he wore that one, but his team was wearing all black shoes, pretty much like black based, and so he was getting fined for that. And so basically,
They had a black Concord.
they needed to make him a black based Concord, and so this is basically the same shoe, just this one's black, that one's white. And so he wore this in the movie Space Jam, and like I said, it came out looking blue in the movie, and so Jordan Brand took that and did the blue.
And while we at it, before we wrap up for real, why Jordan? Why you never match your shoes with your uniform, bro? That used to hurt my nerve, bro. Like you had such good colorways that go well. You have on black and red pinstripe jerseys and wear taxis. When you got flu games, you could have worn like
So
that. Used
He
to
wear
bother
all red
me,
jersey
man.
with those.
Yeah.
So real quick, that's a segment we need to do because like I think it kind of changed when he came back out of retirement because he used to wear a lot of white and red shoes, but then when he came back out, he wore those, the taxis, the black and white 13s, and it was kind of a change, but I think we got to cover that.
Yeah, he used to. We wearing black jerseys tonight. Let me get them white and red 12s. It's like, man, what?
Yeah.
Nah, but this is cool though. I like this. I like this shoe a lot. I like this cut on this patent leather. I don't know that hot patent leather kills me, bro.
Yeah, I hate that too. Not gonna lie.
That kills me. But nah, this is good, man. So this was that wraps up like the 2000s, right? Yeah. Nah, for sure. This is a good start to what we will now know as bring them back. So covered the year 2000, had some hits from 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000. Moving forward, we'll not only be covering years, because eventually we'll get to the current year, but just, random shoes that they got in collection that they want to bring back, random shoes they got stories about, just different shoes. This is the Bring 'em Back show where we gonna talk about stuff that need to be brought back. We talking about stories that bring memories back. We talking about shoes that's gonna bring money back when they release. But it is just bringing them back. So I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to Third Good Cam. Shout out to Jules. Shout out to Keenan. Shout out to myself. Can't forget me. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube page. Just comment under here. Let us know if this brought back any memory for y'all. What shoe y'all want to see us talk about in the future. Anything, just comment. Keep that engagement up. And we'll see y'all next week.